How important is it to take care of your fan base on YouTube? Right. So I'm talking to all the creators out there that already have an audience, that already have people that constantly come back to watch their videos, and, you could have 2,000 returning viewers. You could have 200,000 returning viewers. You can even have 1,000,000 viewers coming back. Or heck, you might even have 20 viewers coming back. Maybe just like me, sometimes I have just like on average 20 to 40 viewers on my videos. So how important is it to take care of them, right? Because if you think about it like in a business point of view, they are pretty much your clients that are coming back to you, right? So what should you do to make sure that they are satisfied? Is it what you provide to them? Is it the tutorials that you provide to them? Is it them just liking the person that you are? So, you want to give them that value of entertainment, right? So this is something that I feel like a lot of people probably don't take into consideration. And honestly, I used to be on that boat. I remember when I started YouTube, I was just making whatever it is that I wanted on YouTube. I was doing reactions, then I would jump to food reviews, then I would jump to family vlogs. I was really all over the place. Now that I think about it, I was all over the place. I did not have a theme to my channel established. Up to right now, I feel like I have this certain theme, in my opinion. Like, I just want to talk about YouTube. And honestly, I just want to let you guys discover the person that I am, right? So through me talking about YouTube and these videos, I want you guys to see the person that I am. That way you guys could follow me. And then later on in my YouTube career, once I start doing other videos, you guys already could know the type of person that I am, right? So, I'm going to try to maneuver my way through YouTube, maybe switch niches in the future, but it's going to be like a transition, right? It's not just going to be like a cold cut turkey transition into a new niche. But I want you guys to really get to know me, who I am, my personality, my humor, my takes, how I handle life. And I just want you guys to come along with me in this journey. So, with that being said, one day in the future, I do hope to grow a big audience, like a big fan base that people, just want to constantly come back to me. Because if you're a YouTuber and you're planning on doing this as a full-time job, like, you need that. You need an audience. You need people that want to come back to you, because that's where, to say it, in a business point of view, that's where the money is. Now, I'm not saying that you should just primarily focus on money. I know a lot of people, a lot of YouTubers, that's their main focus. But like I've said many times, like, I do not want money to be an incentive. I know or a priority, I should say. I know it's a good incentive, obviously, because who wouldn't want to get paid doing YouTube? All these YouTubers that are doing YouTube full time, they're doing it because they're getting paid. If not, I guarantee you there'll be way less YouTubers nowadays. Yes, can you just do it for the fun of it? Of course you can. But a lot of people do it now because it's a great opportunity to make a career out of it. Now that this whole social media era is finally, I would say, is it at its peak? That's another debate for another topic, but I guess I'll leave you guys with that debate in mind. Is social media right now at its peak, or would you guys say that it already passed? Or would you say that we're still building up towards a bigger peak, right? So taking care of your audience as a YouTuber is really, really important, right? So you want to make videos that really gravitate towards a certain audience. That way, whenever they come back, they're satisfied because they know that they could trust a YouTuber like you or like me, that they're going to post content that they subscribe for, that they like, right? Because if I post a YouTube content about food and I gain a following on posting videos about food, and then from one day to the other, I just switch to making video game content, is that really going to translate well to my subscribers? It's kind of like if I always visit this coffee shop, right? I go every single day. Oh, let me get a medium iced coffee, room for cream, French vanilla on the side. And I go every single day. Every single day. Every single day. Every single day. Let me get a medium iced coffee with some French vanilla, right? So kind of like if I just visit it every single day, And then all of a sudden, I go back there and now it's a tire shop. And they're like, oh, hey, Anthony, we stopped selling coffees. Now we just sell tires for your car. I'm going to be like, what? I'm going to be like, I'm out of here. Like, I do not want tires. Like, I came here for coffee. Right. So YouTube is kind of the same way. Your viewers are expecting the content to be the same or to be relatable, to be what they subscribe for. And then if all of a sudden you change it, they're going to be like, what the heck is this? This is not what I subscribe for. So I'm either going to subscribe or I'm just not going to click your video. And if they don't click your video, that's going to signal to the YouTube algorithm that they don't want to watch your video. So that audience is not watching your video. So it's not going to recommend it to people. Right? Because we want YouTube to recommend our videos to a large audience, which is why I feel like we need to just be relatable. We need to pick a niche and stick to it. If you want your personality to be a niche, then you really, really need to be out there. Like, you really need to be an extrovert to showcase your personality in all these different areas, right? But if having a personality is not your strong suit, then I feel like you need to just pick a trend, stick to it, make videos around it, and then slowly incorporate your personality, your humor. That way people could get to know you, get to know the person that you are. And obviously, like, I feel like a lot of people are still going to struggle with this because, as a YouTuber, we tend to get bored. I say this for myself because when I started YouTube and I was doing these different niches, I'll do different niches because I was getting bored of that said niche that I was doing, So sometimes I think to myself, like, man, how can these YouTubers do a specific niche for so long, for years? Like, for example, like the gaming YouTubers, they stick to gaming for years. Like, I feel like, in my opinion, at some point I would get tired of gaming, but I guess that's where the passion comes in, right? If you're very passionate for something, you're going to keep doing it. You're going to find ways to innovate. You're going to find different steps to learn or different ways to continue growing. So that's kind of the thing that I want to learn, because I feel like I get bored really quick of a certain niche and I quickly want to jump into another one. I guess another reason why I do that is because I don't see success in the niche, but I guess that's just because I get impatient that I want 1 million views on the first video when that's just not the case. Like, if I do a niche, I need to stick to it for a while, and then that's when the views are going to come in. But my mistake is that I do a niche for like 2 days. I see it doesn't really do well, so then I switch niche. And what does that happen? YouTube is going to see that I'm not very consistent. And because I'm not very consistent, the audience is not going to know what type of channel I am, which is going to lead them to just not want to click on my videos because they're going to be like, oh, Anthony, you're doing a flower review now? Like, I don't want to watch that. And that's just pretty much how the YouTube algorithm works. It sees videos that do well, that retain viewers' attentions, that get clicks. And if the video really does well and everyone watches all the way through, YouTube is going to see that, hey, this is a really good video. Let's push it out to maybe, Terry, and let's see if he likes it. And if he likes it, they're going to push it out to Samuel. And if Samuel likes it, it's going to continue pushing it out to a lot more people, because it's a really good video. So we need to get lucky, because I feel like YouTube, it is strategy based, but you also need a little bit of luck, right? If your video hits the YouTube algorithm and people find it and they start to enjoy your videos, and then they start to click on your channel, then they start watching all your other videos, then that's luck, in my opinion, taking into effect, because YouTube is now promoting your channel, all your videos, even all your past videos. People are going to see, oh, snap, Antoine was uploading since 2020. Wow. Now let me watch all of his videos because I liked his video that I found. And I wonder if he's making different contents, or I wonder what type of content he was doing back in the day. Right. So YouTube is going to promote your channel. People are going to be intrigued that you've been recording for so long, and now they have all these videos that they could watch, and that is going to lead to your channel just blowing up all the way to the top, because now a lot of people are watching your past videos, your new videos, and it's going to recommend it to a lot of other people. And that's what we need to work for. We need to work to get that opportunity to get inside the YouTube algorithm. And how are we going to do that? By making the best videos possible. Yes, we need every single video that we make. We need to make sure we are improving at least one small thing. You know, it could be anything small. It could be just the fact that you have another light. It could be the fact that maybe you just speak well. It could be maybe the fact that you just maybe even brush your hair to look more presentable, or maybe put in some props, maybe a whiteboard so that you could write. You know, there's a lot of ways to improve. There's no one key thing that you should seek to improve. There's always different ways to improve when it comes to YouTube. You know, so if you're doing a food review, maybe include how many calories it has, how many fats, how many carbs, how many protein. Maybe give an option of like different alternatives. You know, so if you're talking about lattes, talk about like different milk options and what they kind of make it taste like, right? You know, there's just a lot of ways to improve when it comes to YouTube. There is no definitive textbook rule that says, oh, okay, this is your second video, that means you need to work on the lighting now. Or this is your third video, that means now you need to work on your audio quality. No, like every single video, there is something to improve on. And honestly, I feel like, in my opinion, I have a lot to improve on. I feel like I don't really speak well, and that's something that I've communicated with you guys a lot, that I don't really speak well. Maybe right now I do kind of speak well because I'm in the mood right now. I feel like I got this video in the bag, right? I feel like I'm talking really nice, but hey, let me not jinx myself because I might just start stuttering. But every single one of us can improve. And all this, yes, it ties back to the main reason why you guys click on this video, why we should take care of our audience, because they are our clients. They are our fans. More importantly, yes, they are our fans. They are people that we need to take care of because they are coming to watch our channel. Our channel is our masterpiece. Our channel is pretty much our portfolio of the things that we have to offer to all these people that are on the website. Right? You know, so just like an artist has a portfolio on the pictures or the paintings that he's been drawing or sculpting or whatever it is, these YouTube videos are pretty much our portfolio of what we have to offer to all the people that are on this website. And I know I pretty much just repeated myself, but you guys know what I'm trying to say. We need to take care of our audience the right way. You know, offer them a soda, offer them a cookie, right? You know, if you guys subscribe now, you guys are going to get a cookie. Maybe not literally, but you guys are going to get a virtual cookie, right? You know, so please like and subscribe. I'm trying to hit 100,000 subscribers, and I know I could do it. I know I could do it. I know I have the means to do it, but I need your guys' help. And like I've said, I'm not here to beg you guys to watch my videos. If anything, you guys could click off. I don't care. I don't mind, because I know you guys are valuable to me, and whatever it is that you guys find valuable, I would prefer you guys to do that. And if you guys are watching me because you guys find value in this, then oh my gosh, I just really want to appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart, and I want to thank you guys so much. So with that being said, YouTube is going to recommend 2 videos right here, bloop bloop. And, you know, thank you guys for watching. Please click on them so I could continue getting watch hours, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.